For today's talk, I'm going to be talking about the 10 qualities that you need to be a great leader in whatever space that it is you want to be. I think one of the just a little backstory about being a good leader is that it's applicable in any team or club or group that you want to be in, whether or not you are the owner or the leader or the president or even just a member. Having these qualities that make you a great leader and make you a great person really does help you push to become the person that you want to be. First and foremost, number one, you need to have unwavering courage. A leader that has unwavering courage has the ability to set the example for his group of people or his followers. By having this courage, it allows someone to easily follow along and be inspired by the person that is leading. And I think one of the most important things is for a leader, especially if they're trying to push for something that can be scary for others, is that it opens the road for anyone to actually it opens the road for people to follow in your footsteps. So like for example, let's just say Elon Musk. His mission statement is to do the impossible and further technology in a way that people haven't really seen before. And I think that's like one of the craziest things, because he's an example of a good leader, because he has the courage to do things that people haven't really done before. And one day, hopefully, I can be a part of his vision, because I just think that being able to do the impossible in the face of everyone telling you no is a great leadership quality that anyone can have, and it can be applied in any situation. So for number two, the second quality that I think that you need to have to be a great leader is self-control. And I'm pretty sure all of us can attest to a time where you weren't the best at self-control. But if you want to be a great leader and you can control your desires and your wants and your needs, then that will set you apart from everyone else. Like it can come from something as easy as what you eat, to what you do, to exercising, to procrastinating. If you are a person that has really good self-control, then you would automatically be a much better leader, and people would notice that. I think one of the craziest things is that sometimes we get so involved in what we think and what we think other people think of us, to the point where you're kind of not even doing what it is that you're meant to do. And I think if you have like that self-control, people will notice and people will follow you. So the third quality that you need to be a great leader is a sense of justice. And so what I mean by that is if, for example, the leader is doing something that may or may not be against the law, then it's hard for that leader to be easily followed. And so I think that this quality definitely has to be in the top 10, because if the leader is doing things that, you know, aren't against or are against the law, then it's really hard to like follow. All right, for number 4, another great quality that every leader needs is being able to make definite decisions. It's really hard for people to follow you if you can't pick whether you want to go with option A or option B. I think that wavering in decision kind of shows a small weakness unless the person is asking for help or asking for an opinion on something. And usually those people that can make decisions fast and not stray from them quickly are the people that become the most successful leaders. For example, in the market right now, probably no matter what you do, in every industry and in every market, people are going to criticize whatever it is that you're going to do. And if you feel like you don't have that strong sense of decision, then whenever someone is going to be criticizing you, then you're going to be changing a decision left and right, and it's going to be really hard for people to understand and vibe with that. And so being able to make these decisions strongly will definitely help you become a good leader in whatever it is that you want to do. So for number 6 of the qualities that you need to be a great leader is 1, doing more than what you're paid for. And so doing more than what you're paid for can qualify for your career, it can qualify for school, it can qualify with your friends, and it could qualify with your significant other. Doing more than what you're expected for is a great trait for a leader to have. And I think that, for example, going above and beyond for school, like, yeah, you're not being paid for school, and yeah, you're paying money to go to school, but if you're going above and beyond in your studies and in your extracurriculars, then someone that you don't even know is watching will notice that, and maybe that person can lead you to landing a job once you're out. Especially with like clubs at school, if there's ever a time for you to take responsibility in the club for a project or for planning an event, the people around you that see you do this will definitely appreciate you for going above and beyond. Like, yeah, you're not getting paid, but I think the lives that you improve by doing more than what you're paid for is way more than what you could be getting paid. This could even work for when you're at work, at your career. Maybe you're at a business firm and your boss is giving you work, and every time you're done, you're going back to your boss asking, what more can I do? What more can I do to make this company better than what it was before? And I think if you just always keep that mindset in whatever it is that you do, then like you will succeed. That's like a recipe of success that you can have on your own. And I understand that it's hard to always be 100%, but you just need to know how to balance and know when it's time to step back and when it's time to push for more. I feel like this quality is a little bit, it's debatable, I guess you could say, but it's having a pleasing personality. And that's not saying that like your personality is bad, or like, I don't want you to take it the wrong way. I'm just saying that a good quality that a leader can have is being able to work with others well. And if you have the ability to communicate your ideas and communicate well and effectively with other people, then right away people are gonna be attracted to you and attracted to your aura and attracted to who you are and attracted to who you represent. And so just by like being that person, that likable person to you, will help people follow you and help people look up to you as an inspiration. So number 8, it kind of goes hand in hand with number 7, having a pleasing personality. Number 8 is having sympathy and understanding for the people around you. I think it's really easy to get caught up in like what you're going through, and getting caught up in me. But for this quality, just remember that everyone around you and everyone in your network is probably going through the same thing. And so you want to make sure that you understand others and have sympathy for those around you, because you never know what they're going through. You never know that maybe someone in that person's family died, or maybe they're having a bad day, and all you can do is just be there for them and cheer them up. For number 9, I think for a leader, it's important for them to know that it's important for the leader to know what it is that they do and what their position entails, and being able to freely share that with their network and with the people that are following them. Because I think the last thing that a leader should feel is intimidated by a follower that can take their place. A leader that knows exactly what it is that they do and that they're able to freely be open with everyone else around them shows that that they are confident in themselves and they're confident in their abilities to continuously perform at the level that they force themselves to be at. And so understanding what it is that you do and what it is that your position entails is very important for a leader to have. All right, so
what's cooking?
We went through the first 9 qualities and we're on the last one. So last quality that you need to be a great leader in whatever it is that you want to do is making sure that you are able and willing to assume responsibility for the decisions that you make. One thing that I like about the leaders that are considered great and considered like the best are those that are able to be honest when they're wrong, as well as humble for their accomplishments, and being able to be like human in front of the people that look up to you is one of the best ways for those people to relate, because like at the end of the day, no one's perfect, and maybe you thought that the decision that you made was the best one, the best decision that you thought it would be for your club or for your team, and it ended up like flopping and failing. Like things like that happen all the time, and instead of pretending that you were wrong and blaming someone else, maybe blaming your coworker, blaming another student, like if you're able to assume that responsibility and assume the decisions that you make, then 100% you'll be a great leader and someone that people can easily relate with. Because I feel like, especially with school and the way that like society is right now, people are really scared to be wrong, and people are really scared to fail, and that's due to like how we are brought up as people that live in this society. Like the person that succeeds is probably the person that failed the most, and if you're open with that failure and open with who you are, then like people will notice that, and people will respect you for that, and I think that's like one of the biggest things. So that's it. I hope that you took something from this talk, from this podcast, or whatever it is. I don't really have a name for it yet, because I kind of just want to, I honestly just want to share, and like I want to make sure that everyone that comes through here becomes better than they were before, and hopefully something that I say will push someone to like go out of their comfort zone and like pursue who they want to be. Thank you guys for listening. I hope that this brought some value to you and you learned a little bit more about what it takes to be a great leader. If you want to ask me any questions on my stream, follow me at twitch.tv/BakeSharpie. I stream regularly. If not, then make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you can keep updated with future videos. Thank you guys. Give me that play by play.